day 39. It's start of another week. If I want to be realistic, I must say that I was not had a good week, but I tried my best. As a normal person, I cannot ignore the circumstances and only check my own performance. No, I definitely don't want to blame everything on the situation, and I know that I can be better than this. But I have to check my performance in the current situation. Maybe the performance I had this week was more like a failure. But I performed well considering the conditions I had. It is true that I could have been more better, but I was not really mentally in a condition to push myself to work harder, to stick to my routines, to do anything because, I just don't want to be mentally stopped, mentally quit the challenge. Really, the events that are currently happening in my life make it unable to shine, make me unable to shine as I should, and maybe I'm making excuses. I don't know. Okay, I know I'm behind my schedule, but I really don't want to sacrifice my happiness and well-being to anything else. It's not like that. I have to be only in my good days. Progress is not a line that going up. It's going ups and coming downs. But it's in consistency. It's in not quitting. If I sacrifice my happiness for the hard work, I know I will not go so much way. It's the start. It's day 39. I couldn't expect myself to be that much different from the days I've started everything. It's not like the project 50, the project 75 or anything. It's a real change. It's gonna last forever. I don't want just a change. It lasts 2 months, 3 months, and then everything vanish. No, I want a change that stays in my life. So I should go slow but consistent. I know that I will eventually reach my potential, so I'm not too worried about anything. My perfectionist side keep telling me you are not good enough, you are in a wrong way, but I know that it's not true. We are getting closer to the start of university and going back to the university, and I really think I will be so busy that I won't be able to do my work properly. So it makes me a little worried, but in another hand, I'm sure that in that situation, I will do many things better. I only got stressed against my inner desire, and it's very difficult for me to manage this stress. I'm constantly arguing with myself as if I've lost, but I don't want to back down and tell my mind that, okay, you won. I'm just telling that fighting with my own mind to defeat the perfectionist side of myself is not easy. But from this point, I'm not going to put everything on his shoulders. I'm not going to blame my perfectionist side for everything. But that's true that it is the last summer I'm with my family. So I'm not going to ruin it with my hard work. I'm not going to study every day and lose the moments I could have with my family. When university starts this year, it's my last year of master's student university, and I will start working in that city, so I'm not going to see them too much. So it's not about being lazy. I just want to have quality time with them. You know, maybe if it was last year, I would say honestly I was a bit lazy and I have to admit my mistakes. But this summer is different, and it's not about being lazy. You know, I will start hard work from the moment I came back to the university. But now I just want to enjoy every moment. You know, I remembered a dialogue. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it had something like this. Two walls, one is hope and light, and the other is despair and darkness. These two are constantly fighting. So which one? Which one of them is going to win the game? The one you feed. I have to admit that I fed the darkness a lot in my life. You know I inherited from my mother. She taught me to feed the darkness and disappointments and mistakes. She never taught me to hope. She was very stressed girl. She was worried every time. I know it wasn't in her hands, and I'm not blaming her. But yeah, I know I love her and I want to help her too to defeat this. But I always just learn to see the bad points, the mistakes, the negativity. My mom taught me this. I love her. She's amazing. And I don't deserve her. She's the most good-hearted person I've seen. She had mistakes too. She had many, many mistakes. I don't know anyone had that much mistake in her life. But she's a good person. She has a very beautiful heart. So even someone with that beautiful heart can hurt someone with that beautiful heart. So I could do mistakes. Everyone could do mistakes. And it's not about being a bad one. Sometimes making good things in a wrong time or in a wrong way make that beautiful favor in a disaster. So in all of my life, I just felt the darkness. So it is too powerful. I see the light wolf is really dying somewhere. And I started feeding her recently, and it needs a lot of time to gaining power and standing up. So I'm not going to pressure myself. I'm not expecting one night change. I'm not expecting to change in 2 months or in 1 month or 3 months. I expect a change in 5 months, 4 months, or 6 months. I can change in 1 day. Sorry, maybe you could, but I can't, because I'm just a normal person. Or I'm just trying to be a normal one. And being normal is really a gift, especially for me. So, that's good to realizing what I want. I think talking and recording this is really make my mind to realize what it wants. And I realized it wasn't being lazy these times. It was just wanting to have a good time with my family. I miss them already, but I should move on. I should go on, and I really want to make them proud of me. I really want them to think with themselves that worth it. All of that pain, all of that hard work, all of that love, really worth it. I know they will love me in any condition. But I just want them to say with themselves that, okay, we did it. We did it, and we had a beautiful girl. I know that's crazy, because many times I just was upset because they didn't love me because who I am. And I want them to be proud of myself. It's not about doesn't loving me as who I am. It's about that they are worried about my future, and I think I can understand them, because at the first place I should understand them to find peace and find happiness, and then expected them to understand myself. Yep. So until the next episode, cheers to be normal.